Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Welcome to my channel. And earlier today, I was thinking about something. What happened after the ceremony at Yavin? Because, we see them give the medals out and everything, but what happens exactly afterwards? Because the Empire knows where they are. So, I know somewhere it talks about it. I don't know where. But I'm just going to do a little what if. Alright, here's my what if. What if the Empire attacked at Yavin after the destruction of the Death Star? As the new heroes of the rebellion turn and face the rebel crowd, they all go wild, shouting things like, "Let's go, Luke," or "Give it up for Han." This one moment of peace and joy, which felt like an eternity, but all things do come to an end. A rebel scout came running into the ceremony room, yelling the one thing that could break the smile on everyone's face. "The Empire is here." Leia asks the scout, "What did you say?" He replies with, "My lady, the Empire is regrouped. They're here." Leia looks behind her shoulder at her generals. She tells them, "The time has come. Prepare the ships." Luke, Leia, and Han run to the front of the temple. They look up in terror as 3 Imperial-class Star Destroyers hover above them. They see from the distance as the Star Destroyer's hangar bay opens and ships drop out, 5 TIE fighters from each, and a few transport ships. They know it's about to happen. An assault on the base. Leia runs back inside and yells at her cowering troops, "Do not fret, we have prepared for this day." After landing from destroying the Death Star, we moved all the ships to the back, into the forest. To the Empire, it will look like we've already been gone. Han Solo abruptly interrupts Leia and says, "I don't want to die. I don't think you want to die either. So listen to the princess, let's get out of here." The hundreds of rebels, making their way through the tunnels at the back of the temple, try not to make too much noise so the Imperial scouts that were sent from the Star Destroyers would not hear them. As the head of the group see the light at the end of the tunnel, they hear and feel the vibrations of huge bangings above them. The Empire was firing at the base, destroying 1,000-year-old temples and relics. The Empire did not care. All they wanted was the rebels. The Empire is not wasting any time. Probably the orders of Darth Vader, him being pissed off at the rebels for destroying the Death Star and casting them out into space. Back on the surface of the planet, Imperial dropships landing and letting out garrisons of Imperial stormtroopers. As the troopers, walkers, and officers get in formation, the head officer says, "Lord Vader has given us the privilege to destroy these rebel scums once and for all. Now, who's with me?" The troopers all together yell, "We are, sir!" He says, "Very good. Now, find them." As the AT-AT walkers stand by, the scout troopers and regular stormtroopers and AT-STs advance to the grounds, destroy the gate, and barge in, expecting there to be rebels, but no one there. Just an empty temple. Finally, all the rebels had finally regrouped at the platform, once thought to be unused, was secretly hiding all the rebel ships. Leia had moved them here during the ceremony. She knew the Empire was going to attack. She just didn't know when. "Wait, you touched the Falcon," said Han. "Hush, there's more important things to talk about," said Leia. As all of the rebels got into their ships and transports, it was time to leave. As Leia looked back while entering her transport, she said, "Thank you," to the temples which had held the Great Rebellion against the Empire for so long. "Sir, there's no sign of them here," said a trooper. "They have to be here somewhere," said the officer. "Wait, what's that? Give me those goggles." The officer saw the rebels lift off. There's the rebels! Fire! All of you, fire!" Every single gun the Imperial had on the ground was being fired. Thousands of blaster bolts a second. A few rebel fighters turned around to attack the Imperials. The once white, shiny armor was turned blood red. With more fighters leaving the transports to provide cover fire and destroy the Imperial forces, the transports were doing their best to leave in a hurry before the Star Destroyers could lock onto them. It seemed the rebels had the upper hand in the battle until the TIE fighters got involved. The X-Wings had to leave the Y-Wings and destroy the TIE fighters before they could hit the transports, leaving the Y-Wings vulnerable in the attack against the troopers. The Imperials saw a chance to get the advantage in the battle. They brought out the heavy weapons troopers to shoot down the Y-Wings before they could do any more damage to the AT-AT walkers. The transports are leaving the atmosphere. Send some TIE fighters after them, said the officer. Sir, we can't, said a trooper. Why is that? Because, sir, if we send some TIE fighters after them, the Star Destroyers will be vulnerable, and the X-Wings and Y-Wings will leave the battle. We need to destroy as much as we can right here and right now. I see your point. Very well, carry on the battle. Yes, sir. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you for clicking on this video, and I just want to welcome you to my channel, and hope you guys like it. I'll see you guys in the part 2.